I'm going to take you through some of the qualifications required to participate in the Beyond Living program. Now, these are not all of them, but these are some of the core and most important things that you should know if you're considering this program or you want to share this program with others. First of all, it is for adults 18 and older. Now, we do, obviously, if you know a little bit about our background, we have a big focus on helping those that are coming out of the foster care system and our homeless youth. So to actually be in the program and take advantage of some of the residences that we have set up for those that need housing, you do have to be 18 or older. But with that said, because we want to help that group so much, it's important for us to work with those individuals that are, as they go through their existing programs that they might be part of. That could be their foster care program, maybe they're part of another nonprofit organization that's helping homeless youth. So the idea is have almost a transition path already in place, so when they hit the age of 18, they can migrate into this program as ready for them as well. So it is important that we don't think that this is only something that we should share with people that are 18 and older, because again, 15, 16, 17, whatever it might be, we want them to know that this program exists and have that on their radar and have them inspired to want to get into this program, because this is like better than going to college, because it can not only give a place to live but also has a training, vocational training that is like no other. Check out our other videos on our vocational training program and how we actually help people launch their own businesses, and we actually give them a job. We actually get paid. So you go to college and you invest all this money with a hope for something on the other side. This is all of it built together in real life skills. So it's important that people understand that this program is designed to actively be in at 18 or older. There's no age limit on the other side, but again, some of the other requirements also do need to apply. So 18 and older. All program participants need to remain drug and alcohol free at all times. We do have regular screenings, and anybody with a history of addiction needs to remain enrolled and engage and participate in rehabilitation programs in parallel with the Beyond Living program. People have to be willing to work at least 20 hours a week and be able to afford the program. Now, if they take advantage of the job opportunities that we provide for people, most people that enter the program, we've already lined up the jobs so that they can not only cover the cost of the program, but ideally have significant amount left over for savings, their own personal living expenses, even have a little bit of money for some discretionary things that they may not have had the opportunity to have in the past. So have to be willing to work 20 hours a week. If someone's not willing to work, this is not the right program for them, because this is designed for those that want change and want to work and rebuild. They also need to be willing to spend at least 10 hours a week learning new skills and part of the actual vocational training. And that training comes in all different variants of form. And that's critical, because this is the skills building that is going to enable them to move out of Beyond Living, as this is, again, a stepping stone. This is on the journey to having them, anyone, become more self-sufficient. Individuals need to be able to get along with others. This is especially if you're in the residences, it is a shared living environment. You're in a home with several other people that you may never have known before. You're typically sharing a room. Most of our rooms are 2 people to a room, but again, there are exceptions, and there's house leaders and things like that. But generally, especially at the beginning, if you're sharing a room, it's very much like college. You're going to a dorm in college, and you are there to learn your education is why you're there. The housing is designed so that people have a safe place that they can focus on rebuilding their skills, rebuilding their mental state, focusing on getting closer to God, etc. So we need those right environments. So it's about the education and the transformation, not the housing directly. It's also important to get along with other people, because a lot of times in the work that you're doing, you're working with other people, other leaders of organizations, other staff members or volunteers within the Beyond Living organization. You're working with the community in how you're serving people. So having an attitude to be able to work with others is so important. You also have to be willing to volunteer at least once a month. We want to build an environment that stresses the importance of giving back and paying it forward. And so volunteering, and this could vary from all types of things, from helping out at local shelters, helping packaged food. It could be picking up donations. We even want to help in the neighborhoods. We want to help people mow their yards or paint their fences. We want to become known in our communities as a community group that is not just about us. We're here to serve. We're here to serve the community. We want people loving the fact that they've got a Beyond Living home on their block because they come over and they help shovel snow, or they help mow the lawn, or they help do these things that either make life better for other people or help them people with things they can't do. So that volunteering element is very important and critical as part of the program. It's important for individuals to be open and in an environment surrounded by God. We believe heavily the importance of what God can do to heal people from their past, help people be focused on where they go next. We believe God is the ultimate provider. So we build in that opportunity to build and strengthen those connections with God. So it's going to be important that individuals can embrace that no matter where their background comes from, no matter what their religion may be, or maybe there's no religion, to know that they're in an environment where that is heavily recognized, and we do create the atmospheres that bring God closer to people. On top of those elements, it's important to know that as we get into the final stages of the screening process, we will do a background check. So it's very important that people are upfront and honest at the very beginning. It's one of the worst things that someone can do is try to hide something we find out later. Be open and honest from the very beginning. It's going to start off on the right relationship. It's also helpful for somebody to get approved if they have an accountability sponsor. An accountability sponsor is someone who is going to vouch and be there as a person to help support us throughout the process. So if there's ever any challenges with a resident in the home, these accountability sponsors will jump in and be part of that process. So they don't have to, financially support them in any way, shape, or form, but they just become a resource for us to reach out to. So those are some of the core requirements that you, or if you have an individual that you know that may be a good candidate for this program, should be aware of. And if you have an interest in learning more about the program or applying, you can go to beyondliving.org, and under there you'll find a support section, and you can enter your information and start the online application. We've designed this for those that really want change, that really want impact, and when the heart is there, we can absolutely make change together. Our big test is this: we cannot want your change more than you do. So if it's something you're interested in, go ahead and visit beyondliving.org. Also check out the other videos we've got following this if you want to learn more about how the program's structured, some of the training programs, some of the job opportunities we created. We've got a bunch of videos you can check out, not only here on our YouTube, but also on our website at beyondliving.org. Thank you again in advance for your support, and I look forward to connecting with those of you that are looking for that opportunity to participate in the Beyond Living program.